The devil. Okay, here we go.
All right, people, we back. It looked like we back. I don't know what done happened, but
The
Ah,
devil.
y'all done
Lucifer.
stressed me out. Done drove me to drinking.
Hey, the real show about this. Here we go.
Okay.
So Norb was talking. Yeah, hey, break it out, baby. Break it out.
Okay.
I
So
was already in red form.
enough about business.
Hey,
Y'all,
I was already there.
I know, right?
You know how
Enough
we
about,
do.
I just trying to be professional. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
we're off the professional part.
we off the profession now.
So
Right?
go
Yeah.
back and watch part one where we talked about home ownership and real estate and credit repair and all of that. And now we're going to get into talking about I Am Village. You did mention that in the first segment. I
Mm-hmm.
want to talk to you about why you started that, some of the things that you were involved with as far as that, and what you're looking forward to doing with that moving forward.
Yeah, shout out to I Am Village.
So
We're gonna toast to that too, right off the rip.
That's
We're gonna get
right.
on. We're gonna
thank
see.
you, sir. I appreciate that, my man.
Salute I Am Village.
All right.
My man, I appreciate that.
We got Big
All right, let's
Nor,
go.
No,
Let's go.
Norbert
so
Burrows left the building. Now we got Big Norb.
Right.
All right, we got to do it.
So what
so
up,
the-
y'all?
so so the deal with I'm the village. Y'all know I always fight for my community. Always trying to help people. Uh, that was mainly my thing. I always been like that. Always gave game for free. Just just helping people. But in order for me to like help more people and everything like that, and to cut the politics and the hating and stuff out, I had to build like a nonprofit.
Okay.
So it was basically start off as a movement, like I'm the village. You know, we had all these killings and all this going on way back in 2016. All these murders and stuff was going on. But the reason why part of it is, we haven't stepped up as a community to address these kids. Like most of us, we stand out the way. Like we
Mm-hmm.
ain't got time for it. We stand out the way. We ain't got time for these young folks and this and that. But imagine if that. Imagine if the people we grew up with. Imagine if they would have did that to us.
Hmm.
Stepped
Wow.
away and said we ain't got time for them. Like I know all of us, everybody that's on this thing right now, all four of us that had somebody to look up to, somebody that poured our coat when we was young and stuff like that. We had a village, no matter who it was, next door neighbor or whatever. And so we don't have that now. And people my age, 35, 40, 50, 55, 60, we the ones who dropped the ball because we the
Mm-hmm.
ones left the kids thinking because we ain't got time for they little wild ass.
Hmm.
So now it's about, okay, what can we do? Like we need to build these villages back. Like me going live on Facebook and all that stuff, that ain't really help. It's helping, but it ain't helping. So I got to do more. So I got to provide resources. I got to show them why it's important. So that's how the village came up. Like I said, it started as a movement. We need to build it. Say it takes a village to raise a child. So what are you doing specifically
Hmm.
as a villager?
Hmm.
And as a matter of fact, now we on that topic. School, you still got your hooch with you? You done? You still got your hooch? Let's get one up. Let's get one up for Amy, cause that's being a village. Don't forget about the scholarships and stuff that she was doing
Oh,
for the kids.
Mm.
That's a villager right there. So one up. Let's do one up for Amy for doing that, man. I
oh,
salute you for that.
Salute. And give you a little
Thousands
bit of
of
water.
dollars for kids to pay
Mm.
for their college scholarship. That's some real villager stuff right there.
mm.
Salute.
No doubt.
Thank you. I
So,
appreciate that. Oh,
hey,
So
you being
that's
recognized. I
the
mean,
deal with on the village. So the mission is to reconnect, educate um, individuals, in the community to build back those villages that
hmm.
we used to have. That's what I'm the village. That's my mission right now is to educate, reconnect, and engage people to build the villages back up again, no matter what it take. If you say I can't be no villager, I can't build no village because I got mental illness problems. I got connections to mental illness doctors that I know personally.
Right.
So they
Mhm.
can help you get back to the point to where you being Miss Johnson or Miss Poe. Cause we the Miss Johnsons and Miss
Yeah,
Mason
now
and
we are. Yeah.
you know, we
Mhm.
them old people now. We just call them old.
That's it,
I
right.
mean, we can't whoop the kids no more, but we can at least address it. Like
Right.
we don't even address the children no more because they so out of pocket. We like,
Yeah,
you know
some
what, fuck it,
people
I
be
ain't messing
scared,
with it.
man. Some people scared, bro.
They
Yeah.
are, they are, they are, and I agree with that. I understand.
Yep, I
But
get it for sure.
But how
you
do
could,
people, how do our people our age, because we talk about the village. Me and Norbert, we come from the same village over there in LCC, right? Lancaster Village. And you talk about somebody being able to grab us by the coattail and say, hey, we could hear one parent's voice and we all stop, from doing what we were doing.
right.
Nowadays, it's not just the same, but so how can we as the elders, so to speak, turn the tide back to where we once were? Is that even possible? Like realistically, when people don't
I
want you
don't know
seeing
what happened.
their
Can
kids?
y'all still see me?
Yeah, we
Yeah,
got
we
you.
see.
Mhm.
Oh, okay. I don't know what just happened, but
Well,
I
we don't
don't
see you
see.
now.
But look,
Oh, okay, there
I
you
don't
go.
know if y'all can see me.
We can see
But
you.
it um
How
like I
can
said before, like we can't like whoop the kids and like we used to have neighbors whoop our butt, and then
tell our
when our
mamas?
mama get home she whoop us too.
Mhm.
But the problem is we don't even address these young kids when we see them doing wrong.
Mhm.
We ain't got to whoop them. We ain't got to jack them up. We don't got to call them, hey, you little MFers. Like, we don't got to do none of that. But we can at least address the issue. Like, if a lot of us now, man, we could see some young folks breaking in the stove. All we do is say, look at them little mom. They done broke in the stove. Look at them. They breaking in the stove. Instead of saying, hey, young man, hey, young man, hey, young lady,
They're
hey, I see
afraid to
you. Don't do that. I'm gonna call the police
Mhm.
or don't you know they giving you 20 years if you get caught? Like you gotta if you don't say nothing, you turn a blind eye, you making them think that it's okay to do it.
Yeah.
So just by you addressing the young person, you being a villager. You being a villager just by doing that. And that's how you build a village.
Yeah. Today, man, I had an instance today where number one, I still gotta remember I'm old as shit now, but I'm leaving from the junkyard picking up a part from somebody, and this truck didn't know where it was going. It turned left right in front of me. I'm in my Camaro. And I just blew it off. Next thing you know, I'm going another way. He do it again. He make a right turn from the second lane where I'm in the first lane where I'm supposed to be, turn right in front of me in a truck.
Mm.
Just so
Like he
happened
messing with you.
just so happened we end up going to the same gas station. Young black dude,
Ooh.
he's about 22, 23. I said, hey man, I said, you gotta be a little bit more careful in that truck. You gotta be able to see. He said, man, I seen you. You was in that orange Camaro, man. You was way back there. I said, bro, I had to stop, hit my brakes before I wouldn't hit you. So he said, oh, well, man, you in that Camaro, you going fast. I said, all right, now look, bro. Now I don't try to come to you in a nice way and let you know that you was wrong. So I'm just gonna tell you, you need to be more careful. You almost tore up my car, man. And I ain't got nothing to do with me speeding or doing none of that type thing. You turn from the opposite lane you were supposed to be in. That's against the law right there. Then he
Right.
kind of looked away and I said, but you still have a good day, young man.
No doubt.
He said,
Cause
okay.
you gotta think, we old heads, cuz. So
Mhm.
I understand that these little young they don't know. Like nigga, they don't know. Like, but we know. So
Mhm.
that's why we ain't even gotta take it there. You know what I'm saying? Like we
Yeah,
don't gotta take it there. Like we know, we just gotta work on our patience because they don't know where we come from,
Mhm.
but also they don't care.
Yeah,
yeah, a
yeah.
lot of them
That's
don't.
the
So now
that.
we feel like we got to teach they little young, you know what I'm saying? But we don't got to. We don't got to. All you did the right thing, man. Like it's just a way that you approach people. We can't
Right.
approach them like we used to approach them back in the day, but you still can address when you seeing them doing wrong to let them know they doing wrong.
And they
If
gonna try you
nobody
though.
say nothing to if nobody say nothing to these young people, how the heck they know if they doing wrong?
Yeah.
Mhm.
But they be knowing it, but they gonna try you. They gonna just to see. They gonna try you just to see how you respond back to them.
Mhm.
So if you're not ready
Yeah.
to forget it or go to another level, you might as well not say nothing to them because it's only gonna go one or two ways with they ass.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So you gotta be
And you
ready
know
for
they getting
when
smart
you
and
speak up.
everything.
You know, not this smart. And I'm talking about that. You gotta have boy. Because I
that
wouldn't
hey,
say
you
No, I'm
that
talking about
David
I
they
with you,
wouldn't
getting they
yeah,
said
talking
nothing
back.
to them.
They talking
yeah,
stuff.
Right.
yeah.
I
And
wouldn't have
and,
said
and
nothing to them.
They're
the
Right.
very
girls
ready.
talk more stuff than the men, boys.
They
I was
will
about to
look.
say
But
that.
but but do you think that they don't know better, man? I think it's already they. You know, I think, bro. Hey, look, man. I be everybody kind of know right from wrong, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's like at the end of the day, it's like, but
Hey,
I'm with you though,
you
Norb. You
gotta
gotta address the shit, but at the same time, it's like I'm with school. Like you got to be ready when you address it. You might be coming
on some
politically correct,
positive,
putting
but
positive,
they
but
I had
right now
Tommy
you got
White
the
with me, so I
now
wouldn't
you
say
got the
nothing.
nine. Now you got the nine in your hand in case you got
right,
pistol
Yeah,
whip one of they little
right,
young
I just said
for
Tommy
real.
Ray was with me. I wouldn't
Yeah,
even spoke to him if I ain't had Tommy Ray with me.
ass.
Tommy boy. But that's
Hey,
why a lot of
I've
people
been
don't, right
hey,
there. Yeah,
cuz
The
I ain't
confrontation.
gonna lie, man. I don't know. I just feel like
but you're
the
right
much
though.
stuff that I've been through in my life and all this kind of stuff. I just feel like I'm so blessed and God got my back so tough. Like I done been naked several times and I still check the look, not really even checking them, like just pulling them to the side, pulling their coat.
Yeah.
And by the time they finish being offensive, you know, they be like, you know what, OG, you right. Like, you
Yeah,
know,
yeah,
like I ain't coming on them on no tough shit.
Right, right, right.
I'm just coming on them on some real, straight up naked. Like if they blowing it out, like you old little short little old nigga, I ain't finna like be talking about nigga. You don't know who I am.
You better
I ain't finna
okay.
do that. I'm just letting them know. I'm just like, cuz I was just trying to educate you, cuz that's it. I don't want no drama. For all alone, nigga, I got that thing too.
Right.
Y'all ain't the only people that got it. I got it.
But I done told him
But
before
I
they said it. I done been like, man, I don't want no smoke. I'm just letting you know.
yeah.
And
yeah.
I'm just
I
trying to help
will say
you
I
out,
ain't
little
scared of no
cuz. That's
I
all I
ain't scared
say.
of no smoke. But that ain't what I want. That ain't what I said that to you about. That's not what I it's not what I intended. I wasn't intending to offend you, bro.
Absolutely,
I
dog.
was just
Listen,
saying this.
all you did your job when you pulled his coat.
Right.
When you sprinkle some game on him, you did your job and leave it at that. It's up to him to take heed to it. It ain't up to you to beat it in his head so he understand. You ain't his daddy.
Right, no doubt.
So all you did your job, you did the Lord's work when you told him right from wrong. And you left it at that.
Right.
So don't
I'm with
get
that.
into where
Yeah.
they pissing you off. Now you like, oh, I'm about to show this little cat who I am.
Because honestly,
Like
James, you probably saved my man's life next time he do that. You know, he might think
he
twice.
saved his
Yeah,
right, and he saved his own life
yeah,
because he would have killed the little cat. Now he in prison. He saved his own life
yeah, for
by
sure.
cause you ain't finna let no little young dude. Don't you know I would smoke your little young dude? I already know. I already know how it works. So you saved your own life by being an adult and walking away from
Yeah. But
it
the
and not
problem
letting
is,
him up. And that's our problem. People who 50, 45, we got to learn how to interact with these young folks if we want to help them. It
Right,
ain't about whooping them, jacking them up, calling them young punks and all this. All it is about being nice and telling them right from wrong. If they don't want to listen, that's on them. At least we did our job.
Mhm.
No doubt.
We can't whoop them and all that no more. Like our people did us when we was young.
Yeah,
Mhm.
you
You
got to
gotta
do it
change with the
mentally.
time.
You got to do it
True.
mentally with them anyway, because they can't. Some of them can't even take it, bro. They be ready to just lose it. Sometimes you'll say
Already.
something to them, and they so soft that they so disappointed in their self that it turns into rage against you. They don't
Cause
mean it like
before I got hit by that car, I was volunteering at the middle school in Pontiac. I wasn't posting it on Facebook and all that, but I was volunteering 3 days a week at the middle school. And oh my God, like the mentality of the kids and this and that, man, though, you know how they be talking about the children of the future, our the children are our future.
Mhm.
Cause I ain't even trying to hate none of that. But if these kids are our future,
We're in
we
trouble.
screwed. And it got a lot to do with the parents, cause a lot of these it's a lot of young parents, kids having kids. So
Mhm.
now when the kids grow up, shit, the kid 15 and you 28. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like the kids ain't really got nobody to learn from, but you know,
But I
it
had my
my
first,
God, man.
but
Oh,
I had my first child when I was 17, 18. But the difference is we were taught to respect our elders. And that right there was just a major foul when we raised our voice, when we talked back, when we smacked our teeth, rolled our eyes, anything like that towards our elders. But the kids nowadays, they do all of that. They hit their parents back. I would not have
and
even
talk back in there.
oh
I
shit.
done
right
been
there.
in the store and done told, listen, man, don't talk to your mama like that. Like I don't even know the little cats, and I done did that.
No,
You
I
just
don't
see
said
the
that
damn
before, and
rage.
then that bro, that just happened to me, bro. I said something to a kid, and the mama looked at me like
Mhm.
I can't
Yeah,
even say the
I
word,
had
but
a
it
post.
came across her head like, "Don't say." And I'm like, "Damn." The following day, I'm at the gas station. This lady gas was still getting pumped. I hung it up for her, closed her thing. She was mad about. I said, "You know what? I ain't doing it no more." Okay, now I done tried. I done been
Say the
trying to
goodness
do
then
it
got beat out of you.
2 days in a
Yeah.
row. Now they done
Hey,
beat it up out of me.
So what do we
wait a
do?
minute. When her gas finished pumping, you put it back on the pump, put her top on her thing, and closed it, and she got mad at you.
Yeah,
Dog, I think
That
people
ain't what you
just
just
yeah.
said, is it?
that's exactly what I said, bro. I'm serious.
Oh my God, they should have been caught. Oh heck no,
I
that's
said,
ridiculous.
"Dog,
How they
this
gonna get
shit
mad at
crazy.
that?
This shit
Hey,
crazy."
I'm a guy, and if you'd have did that for me, I'd have been like, good look, bro.
Right,
Shit, like
my dog,
I
my
ain't
dog.
even gonna get mad at that.
Right, man.
So what do
But
we
you
do
know
now
what?
more?
You want me? Hold on. You want me to tell you what I noticed, bro? That been more people say when I hold the door for a guy. You know what I'm saying? If he just coming in and I'm going out,
Uh,
bro, I ain't never had a guy be like, "Hey, bro, appreciate that, dog." A woman just come through. Look, they won't say thank you, no nothing,
Oh yeah,
bro.
I done seen
It's the
that.
same. And
Yeah.
then black
No,
people, now you notice the black people don't even speak to each other no more, unless you're in Detroit. That's one thing I can say about what up though in Detroit. Everybody speak to each
or
other.
unless you out of town and they know you from Michigan, then y'all cool.
mhm,
But that's the whole thing behind the village. Like I'm trying to re-engage. Like I'm trying to uh sustain like relationships between our neighbors like it used to be. That's what I'm the village come in, like trying to keep the community safe, hold each other accountable, like it used to be back in the day. If we could do stuff like we did back in the day, our community be much better. If we could stop getting these parents to stop defending their kids when they do wrong, we can
mhm,
have a better community as well.
mhm,
And if we hold people accountable, I ain't gonna lie, if my son did something wrong, murder, whatever, I'm gonna make sure I get all his stuff ducks in order. I'm gonna get his attorney. I'm gonna get all that stuff together. But Nick, you did wrong,
Right.
and you got to go. You got to go. Like I ain't finna be. I know people ain't agree with this, and I know they
There ain't gonna be no
probably
food
gonna
in
hate me.
the store.
But cuz I ain't finna have you on the run for life. Like we just gotta fight this. Like I'm not finna be trying to just had you and you know, I mean I understand. Like I used to think like that. Like,
Mhm.
I ain't gonna turn my kid I'll never turn my kid in and this and that kind of stuff. But if you did wrong, you gotta pay the consequences regardless. Like you can only help somebody for so long. Like
Yeah.
they could be on the
Yeah.
wrong 20 years, but guess what? That 21st year, now they didn't got caught.
Yeah. I done already told my son. It depends on what you do, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
I got you. If you pull off some grimy shit that I think is fucking disgusting, bro, you about
I
to make
can't help you.
you
I
about to
can't help you. All I could do is
I'm not
help
gonna
you
let
get in the
nobody kill you and let now you know what I'm saying? I can't let nobody kill
oh
you.
no, no.
You know what I'm saying?
But as
But
far as just like
bro,
cashing out on an attorney for some you done did some dumb shit, like I ain't cashing out on no attorney because you did some bold stuff. Like I'm not finna do that.
go ahead. We about to make a deal, nigga. What's what you about to do? I'm about to
Grimy. You done
we
did
about to
some
pay this
grimy,
attorney.
scandalous stuff.
We about to
I
pay
don't
this
even
attorney
support
to get
that.
you a
I
deal.
don't even have friends that do that kind of stuff.
Right.
If it's some CSC shit, boy, you on your own. Boy, you're done. You're cooked. You're cooked. I can't help you.
Right.
There ain't nothing I can do. You can't
No.
even now. You even now we talking about death, damn near, and I can't even. I can't. You going? You know what I'm saying? The consequences of
Yeah,
talking shit, bro. I can't.
I can't mess with it.
I can't do it. There's no way. I can't even because you ain't my son no more.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? You not my son no more. So
No,
yeah,
cause you ain't teach that kind of stuff.
Right.
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 Yes, sir.
But yeah, well, now what Amy you was talking about, I wanted to bring up the community center.
Yeah, Norbert, we had the street sweepers when we had initiated the conversation about the rec center. And it looks like it's going to come to pass. So I was just wondering if you had any updates on that as
A
far as.
100 years later, 100 years later, it felt like. But Amy was one of the street sweepers too. You know what I'm saying? And so that started way back in 2016 to where we was trying to get a youth center built.
Right.
So right now they currently tearing down McLaren School right now.
Mhm.
Uh, we had a little vote on what type of we use the Biden bucks, the ARPA funds, to help us build a new state of art community center. And we got that passed. City council approved it. They didn't approve the the top notch one,
Mhm.
but they did approve the one under it that allows us to get a swimming pool and all that built later.
Okay.
So let me just
Now
say,
the reason why the
right.
council didn't approve it because they didn't have 100% faith in the mayor. The mayor do got some plans to come up with the money, but they wasn't 100% sure based on other stuff that's been going on. They didn't have that much faith in them to get that expensive state of art center, but they did get to like the second best or third best,
Oh, that's
and
what's
which
up.
Yeah.
which I'm still appreciative. Like I'm
Yeah.
still grateful for it.
You
So we
gotta
got
be, man.
they gonna tear down McCarroll, which they already done started, and that's where it's gonna be built at.
So Norbert, is there a difference between, because I think there was some confusion between this community center versus the youth
Hmm.
center. Are
Yeah.
they one and the same?
Okay,
These two different efforts.
basically it's gonna be one and the same. We ain't just finna just have it just for the youth. This state of the art. So state
So
of the
what do you
art,
mean
got,
by state of the art?
No, no, no. What? No, what she's saying is because it's two different things that's getting paid for. So we want to separate the two. We get what you're saying that it's supposed to be for both, but we
but
want to
it's not just gonna be just for youth. We
right.
gonna have the youth programming. We got money for that. So anything that got something to do with the youth, we got programming money from that. That's the millage that we passed,
Okay.
which gonna be coming up soon. So we got to renew the millage so we can keep the programs for the youth at the new youth center.
Okay.
So what we have,
So
so what,
because we gonna have this big place, we're not just gonna limit it
To
to
the youth.
youth.
Right.
It's gonna be like a community center as well as a youth recreational center. So just like we had Ewart and all that, the
mhm.
old people came, the senior citizens came early in the day while we was at school,
Uh-huh.
had their card games and all this kind of stuff, and then they left by the time it was time for us to come. But it's gonna be so big, like even the senior citizens could be there while we there.
And that's gonna
Right.
be a
While
good
the
thing, I
kids,
think,
while
dog.
the kids
Yeah.
there and everything. Like you
Man,
got
that's gonna be
Troy and Southfield, all them people got community centers to where it don't matter who there. Not
I
to
just,
mention too.
I just
Go
want to,
ahead.
I think I just want a little bit more detail when I hear state of the art, right? So what are they offering these children? What are the children going to be
All
privileged?
new everything. They got a kitchen. They gonna have a swimming pool once they add that on. They got lockers. They got state music class. Um, I mean it's a lot of stuff. They got a track
what
upstairs where
daycare?
you go. They got a lap like a track, like a 1 mile track upstairs.
Mm.
So people who want to jog and stuff, they can jog upstairs. They got lockers. They have a kitchen, so people can run programs like teach kids how to cook and music studio.
I was about to
So
ask, do
when
they
I
got
say
like a
state of art,
stage?
all of that stuff.
Do they got like you remember how Jefferson may have had or Washington like little theaters where you got programs so people can have plays there or whatnot? Is they gonna have something
Yeah,
like
they
that?
got halls. They got like if you want to hold meetings, they're gonna have that. It's a
Right.
lot of stuff that's included in that.
Okay.
It's 74, I think 74,000 square feet.
Damn.
Yeah, I just had to knock on wood on that.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I like the inclusion of all the ages actually in one building actually right there because with even with the previous conversation, that's gonna help with the youth anyway because you have all age groups and some mentorship with some elders, senior
Yeah.
citizens. You know what I mean? That because usually there is a big old gap right there. Like young children really don't get with older elderly people, and that might be a
No, we
great
the ops.
yeah.
We the ops.
That'll be a great situation where that everything come together like you said, it's a community center. You know what I mean? So I'm looking forward to it, man. I'm happy for it.
So is the
Took a long
community, I
time.
wonder if the community center is going to have like set hours? Is it going to be like kind of like a YMCA, so to speak, where it's going to be open all day type of thing? And
Yeah.
are we going to be looking to, because this is also an employment opportunity for the people who's going to staff.
Mhm.
It is.
Yeah.
Yep. So they gonna need staff and everything like that. So they gonna be hiring staff and
Hello?
stuff like that. Absolutely.
I think
Because they
what would
definitely
be
gonna need
dope
it.
would be
And
like,
volunteers too now. We
yeah,
grew up with volunteers too. So
I'm
we need
definitely
to step
gonna
up.
I'm
We
definitely
need to step up as people and as villagers
Mhm.
and start volunteering for stuff too.
Yeah.
Everything always cause look, you gonna get a blessing regardless. Like just for the work that you're doing. Like
Hmm.
everything ain't about money. And if you
Oh, yeah.
know me, I do a lot of stuff for the community that I could be charging for.
Mhm.
But I just want to help people and I'm gonna get not I don't help people just knowing that I'm gonna get a blessing in return.
Mhm.
It just I don't know, just who I am because I'm able. Because I'm able to do it, that's why I do it.
Yeah.
yeah.
And that's a good thing,
I'm gonna
bro.
do some kid and adult classes. I'm ready. I'm ready, dog.
But that was my whole focus on that I'm the Village Foundation
Mhm.
is to focus on adults. Cause it's
Yeah,
so many programs out here that's focused on teenage men and young men and women. Who
yeah,
focusing on adults? Like
yeah,
who gonna help the adults that
yeah.
solve their excuses that they have in
No doubt.
regards of why they suck as being, somebody to look out. Dog, don't you know? And y'all probably guilty of this too. somewhere along the line. But it's people that been living at the same spot for 5 years, ain't never ever met their neighbors.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah,
Y'all
no.
walk out the house, y'all might speak, y'all might not speak.
My neighbors
Now
don't
back in the
go
day,
away. I've tried to speak to
now
my
back in the day,
Yeah.
you knew your
You knew
neighbor.
the
You
whole
probably spent the
neighborhood.
night over your neighbor house back
Yeah.
in the
You knew
day.
the whole street.
Oh,
You knew the whole
yeah.
street, cuz.
Yeah.
and we would
Right now,
bring you a
We would
cake
come
or
play
a
y'all.
pie.
Hey, Nord. We would come play y'all in football. We would come Harrington
come
Hills
on
and
now.
come play Harrington Hills against LCC. We used to come play y'all
And we
football.
was always cool. I could still come over your house and play basketball in the backyard. Like I still didn't.
No,
You
no, we
still
played
didn't.
Atari 2600.
Hey, come on, man. Even though we whooped y'all ass in football,
Oh,
you
yeah.
still let me. Hey, you still let me come play basketball in your backyard.
You ought to be ashamed of yourself for that lie that you just told. Straight to hell. You know, oh, no. Hey, Sante. They
What up?
wasn't shit neither, dog. I'm gonna tell you right now. Lancaster wasn't shit.
Oh,
So it was a
wait.
couple of hey, hold on. It was a couple of
Hey,
them that was fast. I was fast as hell. Coop was fast. Adrian Cooper was fast as hell. But if
Adrian
they catch
Cooper,
our
I
ass,
still, I
if
still
they catch
mess with
our
Cooper.
ass, they'll hold us and then they'll let Bank fall on us like boom. You know what I mean?
Nah.
No, we saw so
Yeah, that's
much
what's up.
fun, dog. I
I don't
swear to
know,
That's
but
God.
what's happening.
I think if men, maybe y'all need to be outside more too, so you can grab some of these kids. The kids don't even play outside
No, they
like
don't. Nah. Nah.
No,
Everything
you
has
know what?
changed.
So listen, I'm also part of an organization. It ain't a nonprofit. It ain't a nothing. It's just some brothers that got together. It's called Brothers United. But me, Bobo, Demar Bias, it's just some guys. We meet up and we just support different programs or different events just to have a male presence.
hmm
Brothers United for Change. Like anybody can be part of this. This ain't even no nonprofit, no nothing. It's
Right.
just
cool.
men getting together. We go to the high school, we read books to the young kids. Um, if you have an event that you having and you need like male presence, like we just dare to show support
hmm
any way we can in the community. Brothers Unite Against Change. We looking for more brothers.
But it's always the same guys. So how do you kind of branch that out to where the brotherhood?
Like I just did just now, invite brothers. That's it. I'm inviting y'all to.
So
It's gonna
Tony,
be fun.
whoever y'all, yeah, that's a beautiful thing. That's a beautiful.
And we just and the whole plan is trying to basically, be the change that you're looking for. You know
Right.
what I'm saying?
And
And
change
so we just help
that
we
you're
just help out. Like Kano be giving out backpacks and all that.
hmm
So we just went and helped him pass out backpacks. Or if you giving an event, say you giving a whatever type of event, we
hmm
just gonna show up and help out whatever you need to do and just have male presence. The problem is it's not a lot of male presence in
hmm
these kids' lives right now. Everything is run by women. No knock to the women,
hmm
because my mom and everybody else mama made shit happen. So we need women, but we also need male presence.
hmm
And that's something that people lacking, the kids lacking right now. It's not a lot of male presence. So Brothers United Against Change, we just trying to provide male presence at any event, just to know you got some men here and security or whatever you need us for.
hmm
That's what Brothers United Against Change. So if you ever want to be part of something in that, you can holler at DJ Bobo. You can holler at Damar Bias, um, Max Main, me, um, Pastor McDonald. It's a few of us. And all we do is just be there for the community. Like I say, a lot of stuff I do, man, I could be charging for it,
Mhm.
but I don't. I
Yeah.
just like if I got spare time. The fact is, I do have spare time. I got a job that allows me to work my own schedule
So let me
and
ask you
work
this,
on my.
or
Mhm.
do you have time to run for city council or any type of elective position in the city of Pontiac?
You know what? That's a good question,
Mhm.
and absolutely not.
I knew she slid that shit in there so smooth though. Damn, Amy, you oh boy. She just gonna sit
Hey, I
that
get that.
motherfucker on you.
I get that so much.
You feel like you
That's
can you
why I
impact
like
them more doing that how you do, right?
absolutely. You
Right.
got it. You
Right.
got it, young man. That's the
Right.
whole point right there.
Yeah.
Because if I do become an elected official in those regards, I can't be Norb. Like I can't be me. I mean, I can say, and thanks to Pastor McDonald and a couple other people, they did kind of. One of the reasons is I can't be politically correct. I
Right.
can't do that. I
Mm-hmm.
can't do it. I gotta be me. I want to be able to cuss. I want to be able to say what I want to say. I don't want that to follow by your rules. I don't want that to go along to get along. I never was a go along, get along type person. I never was that. So when you get into the politics, sometimes you gotta go along to get along. And I don't want to do that. I want to be able to cuss to get my point across. Stuff like that. But one thing that Pastor McDonald
I
told me,
ain't gonna stop cussing for nobody.
Right.
Damn it.
I'm not. I'm not. But guess what Pastor McDonald told me? I said, man, I couldn't do that. I'd be like Coleman Young. And Pastor McDonald said, you know you just made a good point, don't you? Pastor McDonald said, everything you say that Coleman Young, you say you just like Coleman Young.
Yes.
Did Coleman Young get the
They
job
loved him.
done?
People loved him though.
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly. That was his point.
And they
Like you can't
revoted
use
him over
it,
and over again, right?
and he told me you can't use that as excuse no more.
Yeah.
That's right.
But for real, I just ain't me, man. I just ain't. I
Yeah.
ain't
Who
into
was
that.
Ryan Flint? Eric Mays.
Oh yeah, my man
I,
Eric Mays and Flint, councilman.
Right.
Point of order.
all right. Well, didn't they get rid of him finally?
No, he
Yeah,
passed.
he passed away. Yeah.
They did.
Yeah, he passed
I thought
last
they
year,
got
like this
rid of him.
It was this
around November, December.
Oh, okay, okay.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I no, I thought something just happened with him though.
You probably
Nah.
seen that
Nah.
his memes or, reels or something. But yeah,
But I do remember they tried to get rid of him.
point
Man,
order.
he used to go crazy, bro.
Crazy, but bro, but people
But
respected
he
it. He
was
got
just
yeah,
he knew what he was doing. He got
he
his
did.
numbers up. He got on that
No,
algorithm.
I mean, basically, he was kind of just like keeping most of that stuff real. Everything he was saying, most of it was just how he was saying it, and that's
Hmm.
how I
Mhm.
would be, no doubt. Yeah,
That'll be the beauty
but no,
part if you
I'm not interested in running for nothing. I like doing how I'm doing. I like just helping people, and that's all I want to continue to do, man. Just help people. That's why got my nonprofit going. That's why I'm doing this thing October 26th at the Bowen Center. It's I'm the Village Foundation that's giving this, not Norbert the Realtor.
Okay.
It's I'm the Village Foundation. So that way you can get free stuff. If I do stuff as Norbert the Realtor, I'm
Yeah.
charging y'all that. But if I
I
do
feel
it as I'm the Village, you can get everything for free. The Lancaster, I used to get these Lancaster picnics all every year.
Yeah.
But in
What happened?
2022,
Yeah.
in 2022, our last picnic was in 2022. I didn't even do it as a Lancaster, even though it was still Lancaster on the flyers and all that. But I also did it as I'm the Village. I'm the Village, the one that gave that last one in 2022. But because I did it as my nonprofit, I was able to bring all these different nonprofits and resources to the picnic. So if you notice, In 2022, the last picnic I had, it was called Lancaster Reunion and Resource Picnic.
Mm-hmm.
So I had all these different resources. So if you say, listen, I can't be a villager because I got transportation issues. I can't help other kids because I got my own problems. I ain't got no damn car. I can't get to work. I had Flex. Flex is part of Smart Bus. I had them there. If you was concerned about your mental illness, I had two mental illness doctors there at my picnic. I had Meals on Wheels. I had Pontiac Promazone. They giving scholarships to kids. Like I had to turn into where resources so we can help people.
Right.
And that's how I'm the village came, so I can help people and lead the politics out of it.
I just want to
Man,
salute you, man, Norb, dog, because
Yeah.
you moving the needle in the way that you know how to do it, bro, and you doing it, man. You being yourself, authentic. You ain't changing. You ain't slicing the bread 5 different ways to be who people want you to be. You being who you want to be, doing it how you want to do it, but you moving the needle, helping people, and I salute that, dog, because
That's right.
man, I appreciate when I see people doing it their way. It just gives me
thank
inspiration to keep doing it mine. You know what I mean? So yeah,
thank you.
bro,
Thank you.
man, keep making shit happen for real, dog, for real.
Y'all remember, man, October 26th, in a couple of weeks, October 26th at the Bourne Center from 10 to 2, you can get certified as a first time home buyer. Get your certification, and you got a whole year to get your stuff together because it don't expire for a whole year. You got a whole year to get your stuff together. So that way you can get down payment assistance to buy a house. Also, the settlement for the National Realtor Association, there's been some changes to where now they want to make if you want to buy a house, you got to pay your realtor to help you find a house. But there's ways around that. So that's why you need an educated and experienced realtor to help you through that. That's going to explain what's going on because there are ways around that to where you're not responsible to help to pay for that. But you need somebody that's going to school you and show you how to do it. You're going to learn all of that October 26th at the Bowen Center from 10 to 2.
Okay,
I
That's
bet.
appreciate
what's
it, but I really, really do.
Thanks, Norb, man. I appreciate it. I'm glad that you and Amy made contact, man, and got this together.
You know,
Got
she
this. Who the
LCC,
hell is
baby.
this,
You
man?
know,
Who the hell is this? Here, look what.
Oh, yeah. What
she
did you?
That's
LCC.
that's
What
YouTube. That's off somebody off YouTube. Word. What's the
What
name?
good.
happened on YouTube? I
You
can't
see the
see it.
comment? You see the comment? What's their name?
I
uh
didn't see it.
You don't see it?
okay.
No.
oh, okay, I see it. Oh,
What did they say?
somebody clowning.
The-
Anyhow,
Oh, Harry. There's a comment from Harry, and then
yeah.
yeah,
his
yeah.
last name is
You don't see it,
shit.
dog?
I don't see no
He on the
comments.
Dang.
phone, so he on the phone. He can't see it. This
Yeah,
is
dang.
phone.
Okay, I do see some comments now.
I
It
hear
say
you.
from
Yeah.
Harry.
Hey, you want
Let me
to?
see.
So if
I
there's
see
any
Tony
questions
Rowe.
for Trevor, now's your time to call in with your
Oh,
question.
Harry.
Yeah, hey, Camille, hey, Amy, you turning into Camille now. Just chill out.
Hey, I do see that.
Right, Harry Pussy said,
Yeah,
"I hear you."
Okay. I got
he
Charles
did.
Lane. I
Hey,
got Charles Lane claiming me too. Yeah, I'm part of the Charles
what's
Lane.
up,
Tony
Tone?
Rowe. What up,
Yeah,
Tom? I see Tony Rowe, Miss Porter.
I'm
Hey,
gonna put
Miss
the
I'm from
Nikita.
Charles Lane too. Yep, you're right. You're
here
right.
go the hotline. If y'all want to give my man Norb a call real quick, please do. I know we winding down in the hour, but 248-905-1128. 248-905-1128. If y'all got something that you want to go ahead and contribute, ask, or get some knowledge on the program that's coming up at the Bowen Center, please give a call now. The line is open.
I
So
just want to say, if you look at
Hey,
a lot
Tony
of
Rowe
people,
talking about. Oh, go ahead, cuz.
hey, if you look at a lot of people that we had on the show, they're from the north side, not like the far north, close to the west. It's always the north siders that done grew up and turned into us. That's all I'm saying. That's
Nah,
all.
cause you north side for sure, no doubt. You know that's how we do. Hey, this dude Tone Rowe talking about Amy from Charles Lane, not the LCC.
Damn, Amy,
Amy, you
you
better
ain't even
tell Tone Rowe
you
where you
make
from.
sense.
Well,
Amy, you better let
Oh,
Tone.
I'm a
You better
player.
let.
I'm a player from the
Hey,
hill. I
yeah.
get around.
you better let
She
Tone.
want Takashi to.
You better let Tone know where you
We,
from,
hey,
Amy.
we gonna get Tone. We gonna get Tone Roll on
Yeah,
the show, bro.
yeah.
We gonna get
Hey,
Tone. He
I ain't
actually
gonna even lie though.
messaged me
I saw Tone one day. I saw him preaching one day, saying a prayer. Like, boy, like now you talking about some powerful stuff. I ain't gonna even lie, man. Tone was on some stuff one day, and I felt like I got baptized when he got done. I ain't even lying, man.
Tony,
Y'all
if you want
definitely
to
need to
come on the show, hit us up. We'll get you on and we can talk
put
about
Tone ass on the show, definitely,
it.
for sure.
Because he definitely got a
cause
story to tell. Yeah.
hey, he a praying brother. I
Praying.
was gonna say something else, but I don't know if them two go together, so I ain't gonna.
But look, we've been talking about getting
Get a pastor.
spiritual leaders
Yeah,
on the he might be perfect for that.
I think he will
Man,
be.
they be scared to come on, bro. I'm gonna act like
Yeah,
I
they
got
do.
some.
Yeah, they do. They
Yeah.
do.
I promise.
No, this a whole different show. Like on some positive. I'm on some positive shit. I ain't on no hating and
Oh yeah.
gossiping and
Oh
he say she
We don't
say.
never be
Fuck
no.
hating. We
that.
don't never be
No, man,
hating.
we just look, dog. We be just trying to have a good time. Sometimes, you know what I mean? And sometimes people can't stand you having a good time, bro. You know what I mean? So
Mhm.
Hey,
that's all it
no
is.
doubt.
But hopefully we've been able to get the information out there. We've been able to talk about topics that have been on people's minds
hmm
and stuff like that. So whether it's controversy or not going on,
See, I'm
we
gonna tell you about. I'm gonna tell you what it is, Nor. Like how you like being yourself, we like being ourselves. And sometimes I'm gonna be just straight up. A lot of people don't like that shit. You know what I mean? People want you
That's
to be.
good.
People want you to be some other type. Like we all do and have done community type things and continue to do and contribute how we can. But I think people want you to act a certain way too. You know what I mean?
Right,
And
right.
I don't like that. You know what I'm saying? I like a
Can't
person
put
that could.
none of us in a box. That's
Yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah. You can't do that.
right.
Can't do that.
It's all about being genuine.
Yeah. That's that's it.
We all gotta have the same purpose, but it's about being genuine. Some people is all about money and stuff
Oh
like
yeah.
that. Like
Yeah.
it's organizations out here in Pontiac right now. As you see, they only they audience is certain people. Like they stuff ain't open to everybody. Just certain people. You know, it's a few organizations out here like that. Like they claim they for the hood, but they ain't really for everybody in the hood. Just a
Uh oh.
selected few.
Right,
Uh
right.
oh.
Talk about it.
Uh
But
oh. I don't know who he talking about.
I
I ain't
mean,
got a
No,
clue.
no,
I ain't got a clue.
I ain't trying to start nothing. I'm just saying.
Hey, you gonna get a phone call
we know
tomorrow.
what goes on though. You know, we know what goes on. And
Yeah,
For
I
hopefully
the
mean, I'm
record, I
just
was
telling
high
the
when
truth.
Norbert. For the record, I was high when Norbert was on. I don't know what he talking about.
Hey, that's the disclaimer. I'm gonna put that at the bottom. We all was high.
yeah,
Yeah, the,
Right.
lemonade.
the views
An
and
opinion.
whatever.
Do not reflect. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah, we probably do need to put a disclaimer.
Yeah, I'll put a little sign and shit. For sure, man.
Oh,
But
oh,
I'm
man.
glad that we're able to have these talks, and hopefully we'll get more and more information on. I really appreciate you coming on, Norbert. I really, really appreciate what you've done. I do remember the little Norb from LCC talking about little Norb.
Right. Well,
And
I'm still little, but I'm just old
you're a
now.
grown man. No, you're a grown man now, but I do remember you as a child. And just to see a lot of us, a lot of y'all, and especially you and a few others I could name, just turn things around. and doing something positive in the community. That's to be applauded. I remember praying for you. I remember just kind of watching you mature, and so definitely had to have you on the show. Yeah.
Thank you. I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to be
And,
here on the strength of
and I
what
want to,
happened to me last year.
yeah,
To be able to be here and talk to y'all and not be, you know,
yeah,
I'm blessed. I'm blessed
yeah.
considering
Like that
what
nigga
happened to
doing
me
all right.
last
Yeah.
year.
And I also want to
And
note you as a father too, because even with that, how things happen with your daughter's mom and stuff. Because not
my
only am I
daughter,
LCC and Charles Lane, I also uh, lived on Prospect, and I remember that church house and that whole incident, and just seeing
New
you.
Jerusalem. Yeah, my
Yeah,
daughter mom passed
yeah,
away 11 days after my daughter was born.
yeah,
So I raised my daughter.
yeah.
I don't want to say on my own
Hmm.
because I had a village, and that's why I'm so in touch with like the village because I had a village to help me raise my daughter. I
Yeah.
had my mom, I had my sisters, I had my church family.
Hmm.
Her mama was gone, and I was stuck to raise her, but I had people helping me.
We were young.
And
Mhm.
and I was young. I was 21 years old when my daughter mom passed. So
Hmm.
my daughter's 33 years old now,
Wow.
Hmm.
married, making almost well, she probably is making six figures now,
Hmm.
but like she doing great. Own a house in Stonegate, like she doing well,
That's
and
what's up, man.
proud of the young lady she became.
Yeah.
But I'm also proud of the village that helped me raise her. I ain't raise her by myself.
Yeah. And
Like
even if you didn't see it or feel
people
it,
give me that props, but I can't take that by myself.
right.
Cause like I said, I had my church family, her grandmama on the maternal side, my mama, my sister. So I had people helping me.
And praying
So
for
and
you.
that was the village.
And praying for you. So yeah, kudos
Absolutely.
to you. Kudos to you.
I remember that. I
Thank
remember.
you.
Mm-hmm.
I seen Nora. Hey, it was some jealous. I'm gonna bring up some old shit. Boy, it was some jealous niggas, boy, when you got with Veronica Teamer, bro.
Yeah, I already know.
I was one of them. I was one.
Go
You know,
ahead and tell
hey,
it 30 years later.
hey,
Hey,
we can go ahead and fight right now. No, this boy. Hey, look. You know, Veronica
hey,
grew up around the corner from Gay's Party Store. You know, that was my family store. So y'all,
no, she
knew that.
grew up on the same street. She grew up on the same street as Gage.
Yeah. Oh,
Gage
yeah,
was
that's
on
right.
Orton Street.
Yeah, she stayed on Orton. That's
He
right.
lived
She
at
stayed on
the end at
Orton.
67.
Yeah,
So
she stayed on Orton. Yep, right at the end of the street. Yeah. So you
Absolutely,
know,
yup. So, yup,
hey, her,
absolutely.
hey, they used to get me for suckers and hostesses and shit. Her and Chevelle P sister be like, hey, school, let us get some
Yeah,
suckers. Let's
yeah.
get
they
yeah,
Chevelle's sister lived directly. Chevelle's sister lived directly across the street from Gage, though.
yeah,
Directly across the street.
for sure, for sure.
What's up,
No doubt,
fam?
no doubt. Them cats at Central, they hated me, man. I came over there. I knocked off one of the baddest boys up in Central. I knocked it off. Like that little short nigga, he always gets some
Whoa, hey, I ain't gonna lie, nigga. That was like
Felicia, yeah.
Aaliyah. That was like Aaliyah, nigga. You.
I went way
no
back.
doubt, man.
All right,
Felicia.
yeah.
No
Let's
doubt.
get
And that's why I had
let's
to,
get his ass off the show, man. Let's get him up
What's
here.
up? Hey,
Oh,
hold
let's
on, hold
get
on,
hey
hold
man.
on.
hey, hey, he done brought up old school stuff, boy.
You got to, man.
Hey,
It's
hey,
crazy how life do, man. Where you come around and you see, you know what I'm saying. You don't know the light that people come from, man, and you see them, and then they end up doing some amazing shit, and it just be dope.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know
no
what I
doubt.
mean?
Yeah. I see that too. And that's why I always salute cats that's doing stuff. Like, they deserve it. Like, cause they didn't even have to do what they doing.
But
Mm-hmm.
I
So the
tell you
same
what.
thing like with Amy.
Yeah. It's a hard road, bro. Being a decent person, that's why people need to give other people props
Mm-hmm.
because it's hard being a decent motherfucker in this day and time, bro.
It is,
It's
bro.
really hard to
And,
be
and,
a
and, and,
decent person.
and and look, real talk though, like I ain't trying to go into no religion or nothing, but man, you gotta have like you gotta be able to pray and stuff like that to help you stay a decent person. Cause without God help, people gonna throw you off your square.
Mhm.
That's facts.
Facts. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's
And when you
facts.
off your square, ain't no telling what the hell you gonna do.
You don't know, bro. You
What
don't
is that?
know.
D
You
Wills
don't
down there
know.
at the bottom? Who in the bottom?
He
D
was
That's
Win.
me, boy.
Boy, why it look like
So hey,
you in prison?
No, hey, you might
hey,
well
you
see
do
I'm in
look
my
like you got
house,
on
man.
that county blue.
You
You
right.
do
Damn,
got on that county
D,
blue, don't you?
damn, D Wills locked up, man. Go tell them who got
Hey,
commissary money for
Hey,
D
I see
Wills,
that
man.
lion's head.
hey,
Go
I
get him
came
some
by
hey,
commissary money.
a
hey,
white wall.
that's one of them LCC
That's
proteges
right,
right there.
baby. That's right, baby. You know it. What's up, Nord?
Hey, no doubt, baby. You good?
Man, I'm good, man. I'm blessed, man.
All the time. That's what's
You
up,
already
baby.
know. I couldn't miss it. I had a meeting, late night meeting, but I had to hurry up and jump on because you was on here, you know.
It's all good, man. Life be life, and so I understand.
Oh yeah, yeah. One of the things I gotta say, man. I mean, I didn't get to hear the show.
We were giving him his flowers.
I'm finna give him some real flowers also.
Okay, good.
And see the thing about me being in the Lancaster, I was on my own, and that was the village I had.
Wow.
So all Norb and everybody over there pretty much helped me be who I am today. So, if nobody gives you your flower, I appreciate you, you know, hey, fine on it, punching us in the arm, go to school, get it right, do the right thing, because it paid off. And I'm telling
No
you
doubt. Appreciate
Wow.
that.
majorly. And I tell everybody,
Mm.
LCC was the reason and part of the reason who I am today.
Hmm.
Because when
That's
I
what's
didn't have
up.
a place to go, them jokers made sure I ate, had fun, laughed, cracked jokes, because I never
You know
got
we
to
gonna
think
do that.
about my pain. I never got
That's
to think
what's
about
up.
my pain. And I
Mm.
That's what's
appreciate
up.
everybody. You
I
already know
appreciate
I
that,
never got
man.
to think about the pain I was going through.
Wow.
Mm.
And that's real talk. And a lot of people don't know that.
Hmm.
Right, cause we didn't even know you was going through nothing. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But
Right.
we just you was one of the young cats, so we just welcome you and you
Yep.
know, you know how we do. We show love. We
Yeah,
LCC
that
for
was the
life.
truth.
For life.
Yeah, that's my family. That's my family. So, till the day, till the
I, appre-
day.
I appreciate it, man. Salute,
Yeah,
baby.
Okay.
yeah. That's real talk.
So, Norbert, any more LCC reunions and resource programs or picnics you're planning in the future?
Well, right now, be honest, I don't have to plug with that house anymore. So the
Okay,
house that I was giving these picnics in had the big backyard and all that, and it's
Yeah.
private property.
got
So the
you.
reason why I like to have it at private property because you don't got to worry about the police or the city coming to shut it down and stuff like that.
Right.
Where that guy lost the house, so the
Oh,
issue is now is where are we gonna have it? Like
Mm.
we can have it at Harrison School or
Just thinking.
places like that,
Mhm.
but you gotta have permits, you gotta get insurance, then you gotta be done by 8 o'clock. Well, 8 o'clock, the sun's still out. And this where the gangster party start. Like all the,
at the
you
time.
know, but we gotta be gone. And one thing about having it in Lancaster is we there till at least 10 o'clock at night
Mm.
till
We
it's time to go.
There's a comment here by Miss Patterson. Thanks for joining us again, Miss Patterson. She said we need to help save Lancaster. I know this summer there were some issues over there with mold and
Well, Lancaster in receivership. Now that it's in receivership, it ain't nothing nobody can do because it's in receivership. So now it's somebody that's no different than the city of Pontiac being under emergency management.
okay.
So now you
Mm.
got the government running everything. So it ain't nothing that we can do really as far as trying to help too much with Lancaster that I know of because we now in receivership. When you go in receivership, you don't have no no voice really. Like the government is taking over everything.
Wow.
How long is the receivership gonna last? What they trying to what they try until they get it back on
Well,
track?
what exactly happened? It sounds like people were paying their rent, but something with I don't know the full
The
story.
management company actually quit. They left the properties, some of them inhabitable, and they ended up quitting. So they didn't have any management. But people were still paying their rent and all of that, but they had no management. So the grass wasn't getting cut and stuff like that.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Right. So
I
she
wonder
said
if
they
they
gave
gonna
them
sell
until December to try to get things in order. Yeah, I don't. I mean, I don't know what we can do as citizens to help, but if there's any ideas or suggestions, there are a lot of former
I
Lancaster,
don't have any,
huh?
I don't have any like suggestions. I mean, as far as it being in receivership, I don't know how much we can do. Because
Mhm.
once it get to that point, you don't have no, ain't really much you can do because somebody else is over it. Like the
Right.
When did
government
it
is
go?
over it.
I never knew it went completely into. When did it go in receivership? Let me see.
It
That's
had to have
wild.
been this time.
Just recently,
Yeah, it
like
had.
last year, because there was a whole bunch of stuff going on and they was about to lose a house, they was behind, all kinds of stuff was going on. So uh HUD HUD had to put had the government HUD is probably is part of the government and they
Mm-hmm.
ended up sending it in receivership to try to save it because it was like supposedly people was gonna get put out and all that, and the permits had some of the permits had lead in it.
Mm.
There's a lot of stuff that was going on,
So
Mm.
people go on the
and
market.
now by the management company dipping left them high and dry, the government had to step in
Gotcha.
and take over.
So so the fate is uncertain whether it could they possibly sell it and have all those people be homeless like that? Like what would happen in that
No, they
type of
can't do that.
okay.
That's why the government stepped in like they did. All it was rumors that everybody's about to get put out and all that kind of stuff. They can't do that.
Because I was thinking what it was the same thing gonna happen. What happened with
Well, they did that to the
Lakeside?
projects.
Yeah,
They did that to the projects. That happened for sure.
yeah.
Mm.
But they made sure that they had
Yeah, they did some
housing.
bullshit replacement. Yeah, they did some
Made
bullshit.
Right.
everybody move over there
But if
north of
there's
your
a
farm.
house in shortage, where would these people go? We just
That's
talked.
Exactly.
why they can't do it. That's another reason why they can't do it.
You got
Mm.
people in the hood.
Before, when they close the project, they send everybody on north of your farm. Well, you
Hmm.
can't send everybody nowhere right now.
There's nowhere for them to go.
Right.
Wow.
Man, I'm about to put up
But
so many
that's
grills.
why the government gotta step in and basically make stuff right.
Mm.
And look, I need y'all to pray for me, man. I got a hell of a parlay going on right now. I need Buffalo to win tonight. Hey, I
Who
got a
they
12
playing? Who
play
they
parlay,
playing right
baby.
now?
If Buffalo beat New York tonight,
Oh,
oh, 19. I'm cleaning up, baby. I'm telling you, FanDuel,
where
I'm
we
telling
fit
you, I
out
know.
yet?
Hey, well, we'll let you get
But
to the
we,
game, Nord, man. I mean, I know we winding on up, dog. I know D Wins. Thanks for popping in, bro. I know
You know
that's
it.
why
I had
had to
to.
send you the link.
Yeah,
You
I
know,
had
I
to speak
appreciate
to my
y'all having
fam,
me on
man.
here, man.
for sure,
For
man.
sure. D Wins,
But
get
look,
back to your pod, man. Don't get in trouble.
don't y'all forget,
Norbert,
man.
Norbert, can we?
October
Get back to
26th,
my phone.
October 26th from 10 to 2 at the Bowen Center on Bagley Street.
Okay.
If you a first time home buyer, you thinking about buying a house, come down there from 10 to 2, get your certification, and also learn about uh the new settlement for the national realtors. To where basically the new settlement is where buyers have to pay their agent. But there's ways around it, and you need to learn about that as well. So make sure y'all there October
Yeah.
26th at the Bowen Center from 10 to 2. So y'all can get y'all certificate to be a first time home buyer and learn about the new rules that took place August 17th.
Bet.
So if you want to
Okay.
become knowledgeable, that's the place to be this Saturday. And like I said, just put those fears aside, come and ask questions. I mean, the least you can do is just
Learn.
learn.
You know what I mean? At the end of the day, learn it. Hey,
The
learn it
least
ain't
you can
hurting
do is
nobody.
learn and
Yeah.
dispel some of
That
the
That's
won't be
right.
myths.
this. That won't be.
And you ain't never too old.
Never
That
too
ain't, that
old.
won't be this Saturday though. That's
Oh, I'm sorry, not this Saturday. Lord have mercy.
Yeah, but on the 26th.
26.
October 26th. I'm sorry about that, Aaron. Yeah,
And Tony Rowe, I'm gonna get with you, dog.
for
I'm gonna
sure.
get with you, bro, so we can get this locked up. You know what I
Is there
mean?
anything going
Yeah,
on Riverside?
Tone to go.
For sure.
Yeah.
Tone to go. I seen him in action, man. I salute Tone too, for sure. Especially on where he come from and all that. Like that's you can't help but salute
Where
that.
he was and where he is. That's right.
That's right. That's right.
Okay. So hit up one of us, Tony, or we'll hit you up to see your availability, and hopefully we can get you on very, very soon, if not next week.
And shout out to Harry Pussy.
Oh, here's
For, shout out to
let me
shout
pull
out
it
to
back up.
Harry.
Right, let me pull it back up.
Shout out to Harry for coming for joining us. I
Here we go.
appreciate you, Harry. Thanks for
Leave that alone. Oh my God.
okay,
We're
yeah.
Nakia
having a bunch
too.
of
He
guys
was
on.
on there.
Thank you. But
Kerry
yeah,
Kerry Crump, he was on there. Miss Patterson.
yeah, Miss
So
Patterson.
I'm not only shouting out Harry P.
You're right, Harry P. Hey, Harry P gonna be a residual. Keep coming back.
No doubt.
For
The
sure.
definition of a first-time home buyer. So could you define that just one more time for us?
So definition of first time home buyer, even if you owned a house before, if you haven't owned a house within the last 3 years, you consider a first time home buyer.
Oh
Oh
If
wow,
you
man.
haven't
that's
owned a
crazy.
house within the last 3 years, you consider the first time home buyer.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that. 3 years. Okay.
Yes.
Look at that. I just learned something.
And by you being a first time home buyer, if you take the class and get certified, you qualify for any down payment assistance that's available. If it's 50 of them, you should be able to qualify for all 50 of them if you take your certification.
You can get all 50.
Some is
I'm
not,
just saying. Yeah.
but some not available in
You
certain
can get more than
areas. You know
one.
what I'm saying?
You can get more than one.
Huh?
They can compile them. You can get more than one.
It depends on the lender.
Okay.
It depends on the lender. Like right now, like the city of Detroit got a $25,000 grant. You could use that $25,000 grant from the city of Detroit on top of another program that's offering down payment.
Wow.
Wow.
So it basically depends on the lender and the area.
Man, I wish I'd ever seen a house in Detroit that I wanted.
And this is what I mean by Pontiac's greatest. We got three LCC people on here. They're aware that's doing community outreach.
Oh
This
man.
is what's up. I love it. Do the
Woo, man, look at the time. Look at the time. Man.
Right. Then we start at 7:30
We started at 7:30. But we
Hey, let's
gonna
get
and
these
it's
LCC people
9:35.
up here, Sante. Let's get they look.
but yeah,
haters.
right. So I guess we gonna
To the
wind it on
purchase
out,
of
y'all,
the
man.
home,
What'd you
have
say?
No,
to
What's
be
this?
an
Do the
no,
purchase of
that
the
is
home?
honorary.
Nah.
Shakira.
Tell Nakia no, it doesn't.
Right.
No, Nakia, it doesn't have to be just in Pontiac.
Yep. She.
Where she at? D.
You know she
I,
ran over my shoulder.
Like,
Hey, hold up.
ain't
So
that
you see
about
her here
something?
with
right, go
a
ask her. She
housing.
could have just got on camera, dog.
She could have got on the
Right,
camera.
Right.
right.
No, listen,
Look,
shit.
She finna hey,
Hey,
she finna buy some
are y'all
that's
credit
in
real
our
crazy.
next
fast.
She
hallway?
right there.
Oh my
Hey,
God.
Hey, but you know what?
Right.
They always side by side. They
That's
ain't
what's
never.
up, man.
They they
Yeah.
Just
they always they always back to back.
You
So
know it.
I'm surprised I didn't even know that. I didn't even think that she was right there.
Yeah,
you
hey,
should
hey,
have been
no, she be
oh
right
yeah, you
there.
know good and well. Hey, look, I just want to know how he snuck her into prison.
look. We hear her voice and she be yelling at Sante,
Right.
Sante!
No.
That's what we
She
hear when
be,
we talk
hey,
about
she,
politics.
Right. Yeah. And she got on me yesterday.
hey,
Oh,
listen.
yeah.
When I be on the show, she be writing notes and running them to my office and throwing them on the desk. I be like, I'm not about to say that.
Mm-mm.
Where do you
I
get
bet
that?
That's
you it'd
what's
be.
up.
I bet you it'd be about Sante though.
For sure.
So, Nora, I think I do have one more question. So, how is the housing market in Pontiac? I just recently purchased a home, and I will admit that finding an updated, modernized home, you know, is very difficult in the Pontiac area. And so,
It's not just Pontiac. It's just everywhere because the prices done went up.
crazy.
So because, like I said before, supply and demand.
Mhm,
So like before, you can get a just say I'm just saying an example. You can get a 1,200 square foot house for 100,000.
mhm,
Well, now that 1,200 square foot house is 200,000
mhm,
Yeah, that's crazy. I heard
because
about
supply and demand. There's not a lot of 1,200 square foot houses around. So when they jump on the market, they being overpriced or being oversold
Mm.
because I might have it on the market for 150, but here I come, I'm buying it for 175 because I got an extra 25,000 in the bank. So I'm finna offer you 175. So when
mhm.
I buy that house for 175, the house next door, the house next to that, the house next to that, they shit damn near worth 175 now
Mhm.
because of the house that sold two doors down.
yeah, you
Mm.
know that's
So
what's up.
that's what make the property value go up in your neighborhood,
And
depending
are
on what's sold in it.
and are there going to be any more like building developments in the area?
Well,
Or
that's the plan. The vice president, that's some of her proposals that she gonna start building if she get in office. There are different development companies that's starting to build now. Yeah, I think COVID happened. So when COVID happened, all the equipment and all that stuff started costing more. All the wood and lumber and everything that went up now because everything since COVID. So
Mhm.
now instead of building a 1,500 to 1,800 square foot house for 200,000, they building a 15 to 1,800 square house for 300,000 now because they got to pay for the material.
Building material. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. So since the building material went up, everything that went up. So now houses that you would normally pay 100,000 for, you got to pay either 150 or 200 for it now
And it makes me.
because it's all about supply and demand
I just
because it's low inventory.
Yeah, I just passed by like Emerson, and I see it looks like they're demolishing that. That's right in the middle of a neighborhood, and I don't know if there's any plan for like
Emerson School.
Emerson School. Yeah, it looks like they demolishing it.
So Emerson School is owned by us. I'm on the board of Micah Six Community. I'm a board member of the person of the organization nonprofit that bought Emerson School.
Okay.
So I'm on that board.
Hmm.
We the same people that's going to rebuild Webster School and turn that into a community center. We got $32 million from donations to redo Webster School and turn that into a community center.
Yeah.
We the same people that
So there's going
own
to be a community
Emerson.
center. There's going to be a community center at Webster and a community center, the state of the art community center that we talked about before on McCarroll
That the
Park.
city own. That the city gonna be absolutely. So we gonna have two
Community,
uh
essentially.
community centers, but one is gonna be owned by a nonprofit. Now
Gotcha.
the deal with Emerson, once they tear all that down,
Hmm.
they gonna we gonna be trying to build possibly some tiny homes over in that area.
That's what I
Okay.
was
So that
wondering.
whole area gonna be tiny homes. So that's gonna provide housing for the home, for people who dealing with homelessness.
Damn,
Like you
son,
don't have to
you
be
done
like a
stole my
crackhead
idea.
or
The tiny homes.
to be
Yeah.
dealing with
I already know
homelessness. Like
what they're gonna do.
homelessness is huh?
Nah, I was telling Sante, I told him about 6 months ago that's what I was about to do.
The
Try to do
tiny
in Pontiac. Yeah.
home.
Yeah, see, I own some vacant lots, and I want to do that, but we got to get an ordinance. It's like I don't understand how, like, if you doing six or more, they more lenient to help you. But if you just want to build two or three, they don't want to prove it or whatever. Cause I got some lots too that I want to try to get involved in that, but they
Yeah,
want you to
somebody
be
was supposed to
building
give me the
four or
information
more.
for some lots, but of course they didn't give me the information. If they listening, they didn't get me the information for the lots.
Hmm.
Mel. Yeah. But all right. Yeah.
Well,
Hey,
keep
good.
us,
Hey,
consider yourself a friend of the show and keep us updated on these projects that we've talked about. Because I think that the citizens
Doubt.
really, really need to know.
I appreciate y'all having me on there. I apologize for previous times I supposed to been on here. Life be life, and
it is
then
what it is,
the
bro.
last time I thought I was gonna be on here, and Amy Taylor was on the island somewhere, wherever she was at,
Yeah,
and I ain't hear back from her.
yeah.
Yeah.
She was on
We had
vacation.
Gil on, and that was a good show. So
Yeah, I was about to send a white van for him. They was like, "Well, no folks." I was like, "Just send a white van for him. Send a white van. Send the unmarked. We'll get him. We'll get him."
Nah, I appreciate y'all, man. Like I say, I don't watch y'all a few times. And that I love like just getting information. That's what it's about, man. Just educating our people, and that's
Right.
what I got
That's right.
from watching y'all before.
Oh
yeah,
And
yeah.
once again, salute Amy. And I ain't forgot about them scholarships you was giving out to people, to the
yeah,
kids. That's being a villager. That's all about I'm the being a village. So when you wear your shirt, I'm the village. You wear that proudly because you are
Right.
the village.
mhm. Yeah. We just have to figure out how we can do more and just make a great impact on the city of Pontiac. Whether we live in Pontiac, we're born Pontiac, you know, we just have to do better. We have to do more. Because now, like I said,
Absolutely.
we're the wise council. We are the wise council. So, y'all
Hmm.
young folks, if y'all watching
And
it,
and and
you
if you 45 to 55, and the way things going right now is our fault because we the ones dropped the ball because we like to stay out the way. You see, even when you see your road dogs, you be like, "What up, cuz?" You be like, "Shit, staying out the way."
Mhm.
Yep.
Well, that's the problem.
Yep.
That's the problem. We got to get in the way because we
Mhm.
got to be able to say something to address these young folks because they think what they doing is correct, and if nobody our age around correct them, they gonna keep doing wrong.
Mhm.
Cause
You
they ain't nobody said nothing to them, and nobody told them it was wrong, and that's
Right.
where we need to step in. We
Youth
had Miss
council.
Miss Johnson, Miss Jackson, Miss Smith, all them lived in our neighborhood, and they kept us in check, even though they wasn't our mama or our daddy, but they kept us in line,
Mhm.
and that's what we not doing as a society right now. I know
Right.
times have changed. These young niggas crazy, and they'll shoot you and kill you and shoot your house up. It's all about the way you address them.
Yeah.
That's it. You
And
ain't gotta
going
be like, look here, you little young mother. You can't be doing that and all that. That ain't how you address them. You gotta change with the times.
yeah.
Yep.
My babysitter over in Lancaster was Miss Polly. She was a paralyzed woman in a wheelchair and had so much authority over me.
Peggy, Peggy, Miss Peggy.
Miss Peggy too. Miss Peggy, shoot, she
Miss,
used to set
no,
me.
Miss Peggy was that was her name in the in the wheelchair. Miss
Oh,
Peggy.
that was Polly. That was Polly.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's right. You
Mom
right. My bad.
lived right
I'm
next door.
saying Peggy, but it's Polly. That you right, Miss
Mm-hmm.
Polly. Yup.
Yep, Miss
Yeah,
Polly.
the
And
Castles
she was in
had
a
many,
wheelchair, but she
many,
held it down.
many.
She
Who
held it
did she used
down.
to sell candy?
Raised, she practically
Miss
raised.
Polly did. Miss Polly did sell candy.
Did
Yes.
she sell candy? Yeah.
Yeah,
Miss Polly sold candy too.
Yeah.
yeah.
Try to get over there quick to get to the candy. Y'all getting annihilators and shit. We didn't get no candy. Man, I don't even really like the LCC that much now I think about it, man.
Man, you really like it. You really like
It's
it.
Yeah,
all
yeah.
good though. You can't help but love it because you from the north side. So
Yeah,
shit.
you
We
couldn't
had
help it.
dog, we had so much fun though,
You
man.
was one street over from the Lancasters.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so we're gonna work on
Yeah.
recreating that village. I am
Oh
the village.
yeah,
That's all it's about, man. Holding each other accountable
right.
and trying to reconnect and re-engage everybody so
Mhm.
we can get back close and start building the village again. That's it. If we can get everybody on the same page, we can help these young folks. And when we help the young folks, that help our whole community.
Yep.
That's true.
Yeah, that's so true.
All this LCC stuff going on. We had shout out who we love. Shout out Toad. Shout out
Yeah.
Toad. Shout out
Yeah,
Rhymes.
Jay
Yeah.
Rism, there you go, y'all.
Go ahead, name them right quick. Before we
Wooly,
jump off here.
Will,
Well, shit,
Chill,
we can't
Will.
forget
Adam
about we
Polk.
can't we
Adam
can't
Polk.
forget about Pooch. We can't forget about Pooch. Pooch over in the
Pooch.
hill.
Yep. Pooch.
Yeah.
Tone Pennerman.
Penniman. Yep.
Yeah.
Big
So we can't
Mo.
forget about. Yeah.
Big
Can't
Mo.
forget about them either.
Yes,
Big
sir.
Mo was in the hills though, right?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. Cool Moski. Wow.
Wow.
That's
Wow.
Oh, you
what's
talking about Big Mo?
Big
Yeah. Big Mo.
Oh
up.
yeah, no doubt.
Yeah. We can't forget about none of them.
Tone. Wow.
See,
Art.
that's
For
what we
sure.
do. That's what we do.
Y'all get me sentimental.
North side, baby. North side.
Yeah.
Oh
That
Yeah.
man,
north
We had
side.
some. We had some real soldiers, man.
Mhm.
Miss
man, oh man.
Patterson, you LCC. Miss Patterson still on there.
Oh
You
yeah,
Yes,
she right.
LCC too.
she said
Yep.
Miss
She
Polly
She
still
is.
like
LCC too.
that cold. Yeah, I was talking about Miss Patterson, how she grabbed me by my apron and told me about the tip program, and that's how my daughter got her college paid for her first
Wow.
couple of years, and she's now a
See,
Yeah,
sophomore.
Miss
resource.
Patterson, she definitely a OG.
Donation, yes, you're OG for sure.
Mm-hmm.
She definitely deserve her flowers.
Mm-hmm.
She be
She
on it.
showed enough. Miss Patterson
Even
from
though
Monroe City.
even though she mean as hell, but she be trying to help. She be, she be
Let
trying to
her
help
say
people
that.
though. She might be mean, but she gonna help you in a mean way.
She handled the business. She handled it. So she brought the business
Like
down.
she
That's
gonna get her done.
Yeah.
no
Yeah.
doubt. She
Hey,
gonna
I'm
help
on.
you out, but
Yeah, I'm gonna.
trust
Yeah,
me.
we. Hey, I'm gonna call out. I'm gonna call out some people. I'm gonna get. I'm gonna get Dollar Bill on the show, man. I was just thinking.
Yes. With
Because
this,
I would, the change. Because I don't know if he's still coaching with the kids at Pontiac High. If he's still doing that, I know he was an assistant or he was a coach on the football team.
Yeah.
So I don't. He's still
Right.
part of that. I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna
yeah,
I
I
get him
think
remember.
he coaching at
As
the
I know
high.
he's
at
still
the high
is.
school. Yeah,
Yeah, I think he took a position at the
Yeah,
high.
he was assistant coach.
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Yep,
yeah,
yep,
He
yep.
another guy, man, to put in work for
for
free.
sure,
Like
for
he
sure. Yeah.
Sure.
trying to help the kids, and it's genuine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it's so crazy how some of us did a 360.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Yeah,
that was
absolutely.
Yeah.
definitely somebody that did a 360.
Yeah. And I remember
See, a lot of these people too, when they
Charles
have these,
Tony Howard from Charles Lane. He doesn't he have a like a basketball camp and stuff that he's been doing a lot of work with kids too.
Yep.
Yeah. We got some greats that
yeah,
here in the city.
He been doing that for over
yeah,
30 something
Yeah,
years. Man.
Stone been doing that for a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. I don't know if he's still doing it, but
I
he
heard.
been doing it for a long time.
Mhm,
Yeah.
Yeah, but the thing about it is, man, ain't it amazing when you attach yourself to a problem, all the resources come with it? It's amazing.
mhm,
We see the issues in Pontiac, and most of us attached ourselves to those issues, not looking to get rich, because you're not going to get rich.
mhm,
It's
Nah.
about saving somebody else.
mhm,
And every time you do that, the resources come with it. Everything is going to follow you because you're doing a righteous task. And I'm telling you, that's the thing that's going on. Like Norb, that's what you doing, and many others are attaching ourselves to problems with a genuine heart, and God is sending the resources so you could do the service. Because a lot of people didn't know about the resource you gave tonight.
mhm. That's right.
And a lot of the organizations, they more about them. They cause you gotta. They more about the money now.
Yeah,
Cause just because you got a non-profit organization, that don't mean you don't profit.
right. That's right.
I
Right.
know some people that got organizations and they making money,
Mhm,
and that's what they focus on now. They focus on their own income.
mhm,
Like they started out trying to help people, but when the money came, they started
Yeah.
focusing on the money.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
there's organizations that's out here right now that claim they want to help Pontiac and stuff like that, but they main focus is getting that bread. Because if you the executive director or founder or whatever, you know, non-profit don't mean no profit.
That's
mhm.
right. You get
Hey,
funding
So
you
from
have to give a. You only have
sources.
to spend a percentage of that money. It's not a great percentage, so that's why I don't understand. Never mind. I ain't even finna get in that. Norb started that shit. I ain't finna get
Maybe we
in
should get somebody on here to talk about the nonprofit
it.
world
I'm
out
just
here.
talking about being
Yeah,
genuine and
yeah,
sticking to your mission statement.
yeah.
Right.
Yep.
Once
Hey,
people start
Stick
getting
to your mission
big,
statement. Yeah.
they start straying away from their mission statement.
oh, you not
Tony
only
That's
just
all
that,
I'm
said
saying.
it.
but they
Tony,
won't
come
even
on the
pass
show,
the plan.
baby.
They
Come
won't
on
even
the show,
pass the
baby.
Tony, I had this conversation earlier
Come
today.
on,
Church
Tony.
have even
Look
become
at God. Come
like
on,
that.
Tony. Reach
You
out.
heard
We're gonna come to you next week.
Issa
Hey, hey, hey,
Issa
hey.
said what was up on that for sure.
He
Yeah,
said
man.
church
I
have
mean,
even become that.
they
We
saying, I mean, I know y'all saw this on social media where the one pastor stated
Oh
that
yeah.
helping the poor is not you don't get a blessing from God by doing that. Basically,
oh, you
I'm
talking about
paraphrasing.
Keon Henderson?
Yeah, that's him.
Yeah, we can talk
Now,
about that
Well,
and
next
there's
week.
a
if
pastor
you
in
go to my
Pontiac that
page,
there's a pastor in Pontiac that gave me some flack when I said he a lie. I told him he a lie. You
well,
help
if
the
you go to
poor.
my page, if you go to my page, you'll see a post where I said to all my church folks, the pastor job is to lead, but it's our job to not be misled.
That's right. Ooh,
Oh,
that's
that's
true.
right.
Go to my Facebook page. That's what I posted, and I feel that 100%. I said that because even that guy, he said what he said, and he a pastor, and it's gonna be people that believe that. But if
Yep.
you read your Bible, that's totally different than what the Bible says.
Yep.
So it's up to the pastors to lead, but it's up to us to not be misled. The only way that we can not be misled is we do our own research. We read
Exactly.
our own Bible, not going to church, listen to everything he got to say. Fact check. You got to
Yep.
fact check the goddamn pastor.
That's true.
Don't just be bringing that shit home.
Hey,
That's true, man. Just
bro, you
bringing
just
shit
said it,
home.
bro. Yeah, you just
Just
hey
bringing
fact
shit
check.
home
Hey,
because somebody said it that you look up to.
yeah, fact check the past. I like that, dog.
But you
Man, I'm
have
I'm
to.
53. I'm 53 years old, cause I'll be 54 in February. So I done lived life. Like I done been through a whole bunch of stuff, and some stuff gotta make sense. I mean, I'm too old for you to. I'm too old for you to try to trick me. Like I'm too old for that.
I cannot
Right.
wait to have this conversation. She said
I do my own homework. I do
90,
my own homework.
this says 92% of Pontiac ministers don't live in Pontiac.
That's facts.
Yeah, that's true. I could see that being
I
true.
mean, that's been like that
Hey,
for
I don't even
years.
like we had this conversation. I don't understand why it's how many churches we said that it was in the city of Pontiac, 77 or something.
It's 60. It was
What
66, but it's
churches?
more
It's
now.
like yeah, it's like 70,
70,
70 something.
It was.
77.
It's over. It's over 100 some churches in Pontiac. At one point, it was 300 and something.
that's
Bruh.
that sounds
Ooh.
stressful.
That
Yeah,
dog,
it
come
ain't
on,
that
man.
much. Prayers need to be,
Hey,
all in the house right
That's
now.
prayer going on.
If I'm mistaken,
We
there's over
should all be
200 churches
saved
in
and
Pontiac.
sanctified. We should all be
that's
saved with
crazy,
that
dog.
many churches in the city, dog. That's wow. And that's just churches. That ain't even other religion. Anyway, I don't even
We're
Tony,
not talking
Tony,
about
that's why I'm glad you're gonna come on. But I would
yeah,
love to have some, some other pastors come on and address that.
yeah.
And again, y'all don't have to be afraid to come on. You don't got to be afraid.
I'm gonna reach out to two
Hey,
pastors.
Tone, you right. I
I
don't
don't
know what verse that is, but Tone says, "Study to show yourself approved is
True.
Scripture."
Yep.
That is true.
That is
I don't
true.
know what, but you 100%. That's why I said fact check,
Yep.
we look forward to
no
having
doubt.
hopefully we can get at least two or three to come on as pastors in Pontiac so we could talk about spirituality and spiritual church
The
hurt.
truth. We speak about the
The truth.
truth.
The truth.
Yeah, the truth. What does says the Lord, not what they think. You know what I mean? Because I think that's what a lot of pastors, they don't do. Like that pastor that D was talking about, he made up his own little hookup. You know what I mean? And it went like, you don't have to give to the poor, you won't be multiplied. He made that up on his own. And see, a lot of pastors are doing that. They not, you go to a lot of churches, they ain't even really pulling out the Bible no more and going off of the Bible.
Well,
They
that's the
just,
thing. You don't have to. Like you could talk. You know what's right from wrong. You
yeah,
don't
but
have
you,
to always speak on the Bible.
no, but no, you should though. If you a
And the
minister
Bible
of the
it speaks
word,
about giving to the poor and stuff
right.
like that.
But
Yeah.
So
yeah,
what he
man,
talking
I
about
love to
was
see that.
automatically false because it say stuff like that in the Bible about helping the poor.
Man,
But
look.
that's what
Just,
Jesus did too.
just tell me the truth, bro. Just go ahead and tell me. The church is a business, and this business has to be ran.
So
So
D
without
they
your
put
funds, this business cannot proceed to be ran without your funds. And
well
then
D they put
don't
pimping
be giving me
property
this.
in previous posts. So we gotta talk about that.
And actually that's the truth. And that's the problem. A lot of churches is looking at their church as a business. It ain't always been like that. It
You
Yep.
ain't
hitting,
always been a
you hitting.
business.
Well, we're gonna
Mm-hmm.
talk
Yeah.
It was
about
about helping people.
that.
If you think about how churches was back in the day and how they is now, back in the day they helped people. Now
That's
you
right.
gotta be part of their game, part of their church in order to get some help. If you even get it then.
Okay.
Yep, and that is facts. I told that pastor, hey, the pastor that got mad at me and kicked me off his page because I said that's a lie. And that pastor in Pontiac, but hey, like I told him, I ain't, you know, only man I fear is God.
Right,
You got to get there like I do, and don't be putting that stuff on social media and they up there lying,
right.
but they don't want their congregation not to pay tithes. You can pay tithes by going to talk to somebody in the street
That ain't
and
what
get
they
paid
believe.
Come
tithes.
on, man.
Right.
That's
That's
what I'm
really
saying.
that's really how you pay them anyway.
That's how
But
you pay them. Yeah, you give
And
you give cheerfully
that's
of your
probably
heart.
how and that's probably why I probably do the stuff I do. Like I don't really got no explanation why I do all the stuff I do. I
Hmm.
just like to help people, but other people be like, you doing the Lord's work.
Yeah,
So
that's your
maybe
ministry.
that is
Claim
true.
that. Claim that, Norb. That is your ministry. So,
Right.
and that's and well done. Okay.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Ain't no,
But
I'm not gonna bother y'all no more. Get me off that camera. Look, I ain't gonna bother y'all no more. But what? Get the camera off of me.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
What?
We will talk
who is that?
about
What? What time? What time did you say? October 26th. I'm gonna tell my daughter she gonna come.
October
It's
26th
Yeah,
from
at the
10 to
Lord
2.
Center from 10 to
Ten to
2.
two. Okay. Thank
At,
you.
at the
Put
center.
your ass on camera, man.
And you know what, Nakia, tell her to
Hey,
bring
put
her
that
young
camera
friends.
on me.
Tell her to bring her young friends because you know these young people in the 20s and 30s and stuff like that. We want to make them home owners.
That's
Absolutely. Okay.
Because it'll profit them to be homeowners versus renting for $2,000 a month or
that's
Exactly.
true.
Exactly.
$1,500 a month.
Absolutely. Also, look, you ain't too old to own a house. Like, I want some old school people to provide generational wealth to their grandkids and stuff like that.
That's
We
right.
don't have no more big mama houses and stuff like that no more. So we at the age to where we big mama.
Right.
We in our 50s going on 60s. We big mama them. So why not we own some houses so we can give it to our grandkids and stuff like that too.
Mhm,
That's true.
It's called generational wealth.
Yep. Ain't
So
nothing
Hey,
wrong
I
with it.
encourage people that's my age, 40 and over, it ain't too late to own property. It ain't too late to own a house.
mhm,
So I encourage people that's my age to start trying to invest in getting them a house. And
mhm.
not to mention, like I said, there's so much benefits of owning a house.
Yeah, but financial literacy and like I say, dispelling the myths and all of that's a job. That's a job.
And you gon' and I'll be able to help you with all of that
Mhm.
if you come to my workshop on the 26th. Any question you have regarding real estate and owning a house, I have an answer for you. I don't care what it is.
Somebody might be sitting there with a 580 or 620 credit score and about to get their income taxes in May or whatever, you know, and will qualify with the certificates you're given. So it could be as easy as that. Yeah.
And that's what
Hmm.
you gotta think about. When you rent a house, the criteria they offering now that you gotta have, they want you
basically
to have a
same thing.
640.
Yeah, basically the
They
same
want you to
thing.
have like $3,000 put up and all that kind of stuff. Well,
Down.
shit, if I got all that, I might as well just buy a house.
Mhm.
Right.
And the rent is
There's
higher
so many,
than the mortgage. Hmm.
and yes, it is. That's another point, and you're gonna learn about that too when you come to the workshop. But that is a good point.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Even if it's the same, if rent 1,500 and the mortgage 1,500, I'd rather take the mortgage because
Right.
I'm building equity in my house.
That's right. Yep. That's right.
mhm,
So give me that 1,500 where I can own a house. Now I could borrow from my house if I need it.
mhm,
Right.
yeah. So,
All right, then. Here we go, man. With another good week down of some good info. And again, Nord, man, thanks for popping on, bro. We appreciate you, bro. And as always, like Amy said, you want to, hey, man, even when we on, you want to pop on, you can always pop on, call or whatever the case may be, bro.
For
But
sure.
man, continue doing great things, man. I see you.
I
I see
appreciate
what you're doing.
y'all.
Yeah.
and
All right, fam.
Miss Patterson, please go to Norbert's page. I think the flyer is available there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
And there we
and
go.
I'll post it on my page as well.
All
That's
right,
what's up,
then.
man. I appreciate y'all.
No doubt.
Thank you so
No
much.
all
doubt.
right, man. Make
Yeah.
sure you stay up, bro. Stay up.
For sure.
No doubt, school, man. Y'all be safe, man. I appreciate y'all. Y'all have a good night.
All
You
right,
too,
thank
brother.
you.
All right, you too.
All right, fellas.
Okay, y'all.
All right,
Peace.
everybody. Have a good night. We'll see y'all next week. Thank you for joining Pontiac WYAC DM.3, number one on your DM down for one reason, because we the best. I
Peace.
one.
Ah!
Peace.
Big